So if you have woken up and are watching this video just as I have uploaded it, you're probably wondering why Sphere Finance has crashed so massively. Just look at this huge crash that happened like a couple of hours ago. And in this video I want to sort of go through on why this happened, and is this the end of Sphere? What will be the next price action? And should you be worried about your stake if you're still holding Sphere tokens? Oh, and a quick side note, the first video I released about Sphere was right about here before this first dip, and it was highly unliked by you guys. Only 78% of people actually liked the video, and usually my like percentages are closer to like 100, and basically the whole reason people disliked my video so much was because I was telling to wait before buying, because the dip will happen, as it always does when huge influencers pump a coin. And that of course was the case here as well, because I know how easy it is to get caught in an uptrend and feel like the coin is never going to crash, only to wake up when your favorite project is coming crashing down. But anyways, the whole reason the price has crashed so massively, you guessed it, whales are selling and taking a healthy profit just after you pump their bags. But that's not the whole story. As you know, if a whale sells, it causes these huge red candles, and investors who are new to the whole DeFi scene and don't really know what these huge red candles mean, they instantly get scared and they sell at a loss as well. So in essence, when whales sell, they're causing this huge sell pressure and fear in this market, which causes inexperienced investors to sell at a huge loss. So my guess is, if you bought after Jesse Eckel or your friend Andy or any of these YouTubers made their huge videos about Sphere Finance, which was right about here, you're currently probably at a loss. And many people are taking this great opportunity to panic sell. But let's look at the facts. And one of the key things that I look for when analyzing these huge crashes and deciding for myself whether I should buy more or sell my holdings is buys and sells. So let's look at that. Let's click last 6 hours, and as you can see, the buys are 1,700 and sells are only 700 with a volume of about 2.2 million. So you might be wondering, what does this tell us exactly? What the hell are these numbers, and why do they even matter when my favorite project is crushing? So the reason why it's important to look at the amount of buys and sells is to kind of figure out what the current sentiment is for the project. For example, if there are considerably more sells than buys, that's a real cause for worry, because that means that there is extreme fear and people are trying to get out of the project as soon as possible, and that just means that the price is going to continue crashing down. But when there are more buys than sells, this means that the interest is still high and the sentiment is positive, at least for majority of people who are looking at this project. So in this case we have considerably more buys, about 1,000 more. So this indicates that there's still huge greed in regards to this project. And while I'm personally not in this project, and anything I'm saying should not be taken as financial advice, I don't think that this is the good time to sell. One reason is that since whales dumped so hard when taking profits right about here, they kind of created this huge opportunity for new investors to get in, and that's kind of exactly what happened right here. Another thing that's likely happening in this graph is that the whales that are selling are creating what's called a bear trap, which is, for example, when they sell only half of their holdings, causing a huge dip, which of course creates a new opportunity for new people to get in and buy their stake, only for the price to pump up, and giving whales another opportunity to dump the rest of their tokens at a better price, more so than if they dump their tokens all at once. So be aware of that as well. And in my opinion, from all the technical analysis that I have done, the price should recover in this instance, as Sphere is one of the biggest DeFi projects currently, and hype is still pretty high around the project, and I don't see any good reasons why the price shouldn't recover and keep going up for some time to come. And if you wanted to buy in this project, this is a prime buying opportunity. If you want to sell, I would advise wait a little bit more. And I will remind you again, this is not financial advice. My opinions are from what I can read from these charts, and there will be people who think otherwise, so keep that in mind. But if you're looking for a project that you kind of want to be early to, I recommend checking out a project called Helena. It's a project that launched recently, it's really low market cap, it's pretty much the same mechanics as a Titano and Sphere, and I did a video about them a couple of days ago. if you want more information about this project. I personally invested about $400 in this and I'm seeing pretty nice returns, about $10 to $20 per day. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe for more content like this. Bye.